Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination, or whenever it is that you are tuning into this message. We have changed the deck. Whoa, we've got two. Just about to say we've changed the oracle deck that we're using for this week. Let me grab the book. It's the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. We've got two cards that have come out, so let me stick that up there and see what we've got going on. We have the Angel of Alchemy with Miracle, card number 21. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have the Grumpy Red Fairy, Be Your True Self, card number 8. Absolutely beautiful. Now what I'm getting from the two cards that have turned over already, the Angel of Alchemy is card number 21, which reduces down to a 3, and 3s to me are about growth, achievement, a compatibility, a bringing together of mind, body and soul. And it feels as though there's some sort of rebirth, some sort of regeneration that's happening within you. It could be something creative, it could be, like I say, just a connection to self that you have now that you haven't had before, that is allowing some sort of miracle. And it's stemming from you being your true self, stepping into your authenticity, stepping into your power, stepping into the essence of who you truly are. Couldn't be clearer. It says be your true self on the card here. Now this is card number 8. 8 is always about movement, action, change. Again, it's a rebirth, a regeneration of your own energy. So it almost feels like they should be this way round. As you step into your true self, that's when you see the achievement, that's when you see the miracle, that's when you see the growth that's happening in your personal world, in your career, in your finances, in your love life, in all aspects of your life. So let's get some charms and see what we've got to support this. Right, okay, we've got loads. Right, we have the truck, we have a love heart that says amor and love on the back, motorbike, another love heart, we have the moon, we have a champagne glass tree, we have a pug dog. Let's shift these over a bit. Oh, we have this gaming coin which I have come to love. It says, I don't need a life, I have many lives. We have the star with a fairy sat inside. We have a measuring jug, which I don't think we've seen in these dailies up to now, and like a wine glass or a champagne flute. So yeah, it's just, literally, I don't even need the charms. I barely need the cards. But it's just a reconfirmation of what I've just said. Now, you stepping into your power, you stepping into the essence of who you are, may cause insecurities, or there may have been insecurities or fears that were holding you back from stepping into or showing the world who you truly are. But it feels as though we've got love heart in here twice. So through the power of love, and that's like self-love. I'm not talking about, relationship love here, but through self-love, through a healing process that you've been on, because we've got the star up here. And that just gives me energy of the star card. So it's healing, it's guidance, it's you having hope and trust and faith in yourself. It's you seeing a new opportunity. It's you having the inner strength, or having had inner strength to sort of step, into your power and show the world who you really are. And like I say, there's something to do with whether it's an opening up of your heart space, a healing of your heart chakra, that is allowing you to do this and to overcome any insecurities or fears that you may have. And if you haven't stepped into this energy yet, then that is what you're being encouraged to do. To heal aspects of, your heart space, which allows you to then, like I say, to face your fears. This moon, like I say, can speak about irrational fears. It can speak about insecurities, confusion. But on the positive side, it speaks about our intuition. It speaks about our psychic ability. It's divine feminine energy, so it's stepping into your power, whether you are male or female. We all have masculine and feminine energy, so it's you overcoming aspects of your heart that have been closed off to you actually stepping in and standing in your own power. Now I love this. I don't need a life, I have many. So it feels as though there's been a shedding of an old self, a shedding of a skin, an ego death that you may have been through, which has seen you sort of break through what was restrictive, what was holding you back, maybe what was causing insecurities or fears as you've gone through this healing process, so you can step into this new life. And if you haven't done this yet, then like I say, this is energy that you're growing into, or the universe is here to support as you sort of step out on this, you know, next phase of your journey. It's not to be fearful of the life or the self, so to speak, that you've left behind. Now, we have the tree, and that always to me is our roots, it's our ancestry, it can speak of family, our family relations, bonds, even ancestral karma for some of us. And it's next to this pug. So to me, it's like you may have a certain amount of loyalty to your ancestry or to your roots. And that is normal, you know, we all do. But that shouldn't keep you stationary, or that shouldn't keep you beholden to an old way of being, especially if you know, and nobody else is going to be able to tell you this, but it's if you know in the core of your being that some sort of growth, some sort of change, some sort of, you know, coming together of self in mind, body and soul actually needs to happen, a rebirth of some kind, then your loyalty should be to yourself. Now, we have two modes of transport, which to me speaks about forward movement. The truck in particular is talking about kind of the removal of blockages, things that have been standing in your way that have stopped you from stepping into your true self. It's above the tree here, so like I say, there may be some sort of, you know, ancestral karma, or I don't like to use the word curses, but, you know, they say family curses, but to me that is just the ancestral patterns that your individual family plays out. We all have them. Each and every family has them. No one is above it. Nobody is beyond it. But it's about you not allowing whatever that is in your individual circumstances to hold you back, because there can be some sort of movement that happens for you now. Now, we have this this wine glass or champagne flute, so there's going to be a reason for celebration. It spoke about miracles here. And to me, a miracle is, it's something that you're not, I wouldn't even say not expecting, but it feels as though things are coming into alignment to bring manifestations into your world. And it's after you've, like I say, you've done the healing work, after you step into your power, after you step into your autonomy and your authenticity. That's when you see, you know, the next set of things ushered into your life, and it can take shape in many, many forms. Now, we have this measuring cup, and that to me is taking, you know, a measured approach, whether that is to a celebration. It's next to the wine glass. So it may be that, you know, as these miracles are coming in, as your life is changing, there is a reason for you to celebrate, but it's, what's the word? It's like, not restricted, because that's too harsh of a word. Yeah, measured, I suppose, is the best way for me to say it, exactly what it is. But by taking a measured approach to your celebrations, so that you're not sort of retreating back or falling back into old habits or, you know, an old way of being. All right, is that everything? Yeah, I think that's it. Let's get some letters. And we've got two of these to read, so I don't want to say in that, and I've just looked down and we're like nearly 9 minutes in. I don't want to take too long. Oh my gosh. We have a dog. Yeah, there may be something. This was next to the tree. Family ancestry or loyalty that's holding you back from stepping into your power or stepping into your true essence, which is actually stopping the miracles or the growth, the achievement that's wanting to come into your life, the abundance actually coming to you. So yeah. Don't allow loyalties to linger or to hold you back or to stick around that no longer serve your growth or your higher, you know, your higher self. Right. Let's get some letters and see what we've got. And I've got ant. They're the only ones that are turned up. Okay, let's see how that fits in. We have OTN, another T, P, E. I'm seeing open, like open sesame. Yes, right. Another I, no, it's the first I, an S, an F, an A. Oh, I can spell my daughter's name. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so we have loads of letters in here. I'm getting some personal messages myself with my daughter's nickname being in here. But we have, like I said, I saw open, I saw ant. And ants, they live in colonies, don't they? You do see solo independent ants, but they're out on mission on behalf of the colony. They go to find food, and they're all marching in unison, they're all marching in line. So there's something about your individualness, your uniqueness, your ability to step into, your power and be your individual true self, as opposed to one of the group or one of the family, as I mentioned before with that pug that was sort of sticking around. I can see fun in here. I saw the word open earlier. That was one of the first words that came to me. So it is about you sort of opening that next, or having access to open that next stage, that next chapter, that next door that is available for you to go through. But it may be that you can't take everybody with you from that ant colony, into the next phase of your life. So, I'm not telling everyone to ditch everybody. It's not about that. This is going to be a very personal, to your personal circumstances. But it feels as though a door is opening. There is a timeline shift or something that is accessible for you. But you need to be in your true essence to be able to access whatever this miracle is. Right, I think I've spoken enough. Let's read these out the book, number 8. Here we go. Right. The divination message of this card, it says, to some people in this world, sadly but oh so truly, it's all about fitting in. It's all about playing by the rules, and because they've put so many restrictions on themselves, they get very disapproving when others like you and the grumpy red fairy feel free enough to be themselves, to express themselves in exciting and dynamic creative ways. When the grumpy red fairy comes to play, it may be time to just really be your own true self, whoever that is. It says experiment with your hair and your own personal style, play the drums, join a rock band, just don't fake it. Don't smile and be sugary sweet and all nicey nice just because you think that's how you should be. Be real, be authentic, be funny, be you, try different things, find out who you are. Then the smiles that do come will be genuine and will warm the hearts of all of us. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting with the ants. And the colony, they may not be happy that you're stepping into your autonomy, your individuality, your true self. But that's not your problem. Like I've said before in many a reading, other people's happiness and peace has got nothing generally to do with anybody outside of them. Right, the divination message, the divination message for card 21. There may be health challenges for you at this present time, regardless of what you or a dear one close to you may be experiencing. It's time to ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I had a short time left to live on this planet? Then begin to take action on these plans. Because the beautiful thing about looking deeply into the human fear of death is that this examination of mortality, let me turn the page, will create an exquisite sense of being alive right now, and you will reprioritise and you will begin to shape your life in new and meaningful ways. Once you see that time is the sense of bodily life can be short, do not hesitate. Take action now on changing what can be changed. When you receive this card, you're about to turn a corner with a health challenge. The current situation has actually served you in many ways. It's brought your focus back to what is truly valuable in your life and made you aware of areas of neglect. Now you can move forward with a refreshed set of priorities that are based in something very real. The Angel of Alchemy encourages you to make your healing, either your own or that of someone close to you, top priority. So both of those cards were talking about the priority of self, the priority of recognising what it is that you want as opposed to what the group wants, and making sure that you're taking steps or taking the actions towards moving you in that direction, because that's when miracles happen. Some of you could be overcoming, like it said in there, some sort of challenging health conditions. They could be mental health, they could be physical health. But, you know, it feels as though, as I mentioned, a door is opening, you're turning a corner, there is a new chapter that is available or accessible to you. So it's about you standing in your power. Right, that was a long one today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.